English language proficiency is now part of Title I accountability. And so that's kind of, in terms of policy, a signal saying you really have to think about language and academic content as part of the same accountability system, right? So it's an important policy signal that we need to really take advantage of if we really want to support students learning both, academic content and promoting their English language proficiency. The other thing is the Common Core, and what the Common Core has really helped shape. And I'll kind of come back to this at the very end of this hour, but this is kind of a cartoon version of this, saying, in a sense, if language and content, those back in the room, the left side is content, the right side, the pink side is language. The overlap, when you think about language and content in so-called old paradigm, has tended to think about the structures, vocabulary, the grammar and so forth of the language as being maybe part of the overlap. And what Common Core did was to shift the discourse, the way in which language is framed, in terms of the argumentation, right? Collaborative uses of language, and so it really is shifting the way we think about language away from grammar, vocabulary, and so forth, to what kids do with language during the course of learning and instruction. So that's kind of, and we'll get back to the details of this, but to the extent that policy says English language proficiency development needs to be thought of separately, but that language really serves the purpose of academic learning in this sort of a more integrated way, that's going to kind of advance the way in which we serve our kids.